TWI, world-renowned for its experience in the certification and examinations business. Quite simply, the global leader in non-destructive testing, welding inspection, and a host of allied technologies. A world-class organisation with just about everything except an equal. Whether it's welding, inspecting, non-destructive testing. From Cambridge to Kuching, America to Asia, via the Middle East. The deal is the same. World-class training for world-class players. More than 15,000 a year. Training second to none. So, let's get specific. Just where does this global training network operate? Well, in the UK, of course. In Cambridge, Middlesbrough, Rotherham, Port Talbot in Wales, Aberdeen in Scotland, and Ellesmere Port. The rest of Europe, the Middle East. It's particularly strong in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, and Brunei. There's Australia and China, India, the Northern Gulf states, and Turkey. And of course North America, the States, Canada and Mexico, South America, Russia and the Caspian region, and Africa. Now, training in welding and joining is no small subject. So what can TWI do for you? One of its training products is practical welder training, the ARC processes. MIG, TIG, MMA, submerged arc welding, and the non-arc related processes like oxy-fuel, brazing, and friction stir. Process appreciation is a key aspect of knowing the manufacturing techniques available in the engineer's toolbox. More specifically, there are courses on materials weldability, welding procedures, and welder qualification. Beyond actually performing the welding, in-service welds have to be inspected for their integrity. So, there's a suite of courses designed to do just that. Welding inspection, welding coordination and supervision, plant inspection and management. There's even one on site painting, coatings and inspection. Of course, testing specimen welds and welding procedures is a job for the commercial testing laboratory and materials lab. But what if that welds in service? That's where non-destructive testing comes in. Training industry in how to use the huge range of conventional and advanced non-destructive techniques available makes up a big part of TWI's training effort. And it's getting bigger. There's training available in the traditional surface testing methods. Magnetic particle inspection. Penetrant testing, both color contrast and fluorescent. Visual testing. Thermography. And eddy current testing. Both types of radiography, the most up-to-date digital techniques, and the traditional wet photographic technique. Ultrasonic testing features heavily in TWI's suite of NDT training courses. There are courses in time-of-flight diffraction, phased array, and up-to-the-minute long-range ultrasonic testing, an essential tool for testing remote pipework in places like this, and this. TWI training courses offered worldwide cover most engineering industry sectors, from the very specific to the general. For instance, there's one specifically targeted at the oil and gas sector, and another aimed at the power generation people, and it's not all metals. There are even plastics joining training courses. butt and electrofusion welding, extrusion and ultrasonics welding, injection and hot gas welding. There's even one for joining geomembranes. Of course, training is only as good as the environment in which it's operated. Health and safety courses, operated by TWI, play a key role in achieving the desired result: a professionally trained workforce in a safe and healthy environment. In other words, training in safe hands. An aspect of TWI's training work which puts its head and shoulders above the rest is this: it's underwater training in both the north of England and Thailand. Where better could wet welding and underwater inspection training be carried out in total safety? Whether it's inspection or welder training you're after.
Okay, if you'd like to start setting up your prods.
For the first time or as a refresher. So, at the end of one of TWI's training courses, just what do you come away with? Well, the rewards are rich and various. For a start, there's the world-renowned CSWIP qualification, an internationally recognised mark of competence for people engaged in welding, inspection and NDT-related jobs in manufacturing, constructing, operating and repairing high-integrity welded structures, plant or components. There's the BGAS CSWIP approved scheme, designed specifically for pipeline inspectors. PCN is an internationally recognised scheme for certification of NDT personnel. The ASNT scheme provides employer-specific certification and involves written practice for education, training, experience and examinations specified by the employer. And of course, TWI certifies the world-renowned IIW EWF qualification. Tailor-made training is a key part of TWI's service. So, if there's no single course quite appropriate to your needs, it'll make you one. Why not try it and see, but just who is TWI? Besides being the world leader in training welding and joining personnel? Well, it's a global organisation delivering top quality services to its industry colleagues through research, consultancy and training in welding and joining, engineering, thermography, materials, surfacing and life cycle integrity. TWI has over 2,000 industrial members in more than 60 countries, and its members include some of the most influential companies in the world. So, to learn more about how TWI can fulfill your training needs, why not call the experts on 44 1223 899 500, or better still, visit the website on www.twitraining.com.